I first got to know Rajiv when I started graduate school. That was about 16 years ago, and I still intend to finish. He remained a really good friend ever since then. I remember that often I would stop by his office, and his door was always open, and I would always be met with a warm glance and a friendly smile. I remember the numerous fascinating conversations I had with him, and yet at first I thought, this is a recent Stanford faculty, how come he has so much time for me? It's pretty strange. And I was just a lowly individual graduate student. But I soon saw that it was not just me. In fact, if I was to talk to any number of my fellow graduate students, and I mentioned Rajiv, they too would say, oh, I'm working on a paper with Rajiv. Or a faculty member would say, oh, we have this project going with Rajiv. It became clear to me that Rajiv was everywhere at the same time. I wasn't surprised to see him at theory meetings. He was, in fact, a theoretician. But when I would go to database group meetings, of course, he would show up there as well. Rajiv was just everywhere. And he wasn't just there to be present. Every time that I saw Rajiv, my curiosity would be piqued, my mind would be challenged, and my spirit was inspired. You've probably heard now how brilliant Rajiv was across a huge breadth of subjects. And in fact, in all of these meetings, he invariably made insightful and substantial contributions. But he was also able to make others successful in his own subtle and low-key way. When I became interested in data mining, for example, Rajiv helped to create a group that within the computer science department would regularly meet on the subject of data mining, and a lot of great work came out of that. I would say that even though Rajiv was not technically my advisor, almost all of the work that I did, and including the work behind Google, he played an equally important role. When I shifted, because of Google, to entrepreneurship, and I left the world of academia, I was afraid that I would lose touch with Rajiv. But of course, he was there too. And in fact, Rajiv was a longtime advisor to us at Google. And whenever I would meet another entrepreneur in whatever setting, it was pretty likely that Rajiv had a role with that person, giving them a critical insight, making key connection. He was just everywhere all the time. I think that all the people in this room can attest how wide an impact Rajiv made, both in academia and in industry. Now, mathematicians have their Erdos number, and actors have their Bacon number. I think here in technology and Silicon Valley, we have our Motwani number. Many of the people in this room, including myself, are very lucky. We have the Motwani number of 1. He directly inspired us, and he directly led us on paths through our lives. And because his door was always open, as I said before, there are probably 1,000 of us with Motwani number 1. Now, if we in turn were to inspire, each of us was to inspire another 1,000 people in the way that Rajiv inspired us, then there would be 1 million people who have the Motwani number 2. And they in turn can inspire others to a circle of incredible size. Like a redwood tree in a forest plants thousands of seedlings that then in turn they grow to form a grove around the original tree. And they spur even more trees still. Rajiv's legacy will live forever. Each of us has a little bit of Rajiv Motwani inside of us. It's a parting gift so that we can try to achieve the standards that he set. I plan to use that gift as best as I can. Every day, I will try to help someone. Every day, I will try to dream up something new. Every day, I will try to teach someone. And every day, I will try to enjoy my life just a little bit more. What better day to start than today? I'm sure Rajiv's spirit will be smiling upon us.